Hi, Vickie. Thank you so much for jumping on today and for volunteering to give us your feedback on the Feed Your Fairy membership. I really sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so very much. So can I just ask you a few questions about your experience with Feed Your Fairy? Because obviously I talk to people all the time about Feed Your Fairy. As you know, I'm very passionate about it, about women looking after themselves, taking care of themselves and the community in general. But can you, if I just ask you a few questions about your experience. So what's your favourite thing about the Feed Your Fairy membership?
Okay, so my absolute favourite thing about the Feed Your Fairy is the community of women. I know I can jump on there at any point during the day and there will be somebody there to support, it's a little group of cheerleaders. That's not to say they're going to tell you everything you're doing is perfect. That's not the case, but we all have different backgrounds. We've all got, it's a diverse group of women. So you will always get somebody with a different viewpoint.
Yeah.
And that's really useful to get into a conclusion, deciding what to do about any particular situation. Having other viewpoints is really useful, and it's a tight-knit, intelligent, very supportive group of women who are genuinely there. They have your back without having any self-interest. Sometimes it's difficult to go to family. Sometimes it's difficult to go to close friends because they might be almost too involved in the situation, whereas the Feed Your Fairy community are there for you whilst being able to take the one step back that gives them a clearer overview.
Yeah, and they're so lovely, aren't they? Because you can just go in there and go, do you think I should wear this hat or that hat? And they'll go, this hat. Or you go in there and go, I'm having a really horrific problem with my sister-in-law and I don't know what to do. Can somebody give me some advice? Or I need an aromatherapy oil. You know, which one do you guys like? I mean, it's diverse kind of.
Absolutely. You can go on with the biggest, oh my God, I think I'm about to lose my job.
Yeah.
And get support. And at the same time, you can go on with, what do you think the best beauty advent calendar is? And get support.
And get support, exactly. I mean, and obviously we have Wind Down Wednesdays as well, which is guest coaches and myself talking, and you can interact with each other on there as well because there's a chat function. So what I mean, I think Wind Down Wednesday is it's great to have that interactive kind of coaching as well, isn't it, once a week?
It's brilliant, and you really get to know the individuals in the community. We've got Fred, who's over in Ireland. She's fantastic. She's got a million children running around. She has her own food blog, and she is the loveliest person. And you just get to know and connect with people that you wouldn't necessarily be able to if it wasn't for the community. The chat function's great. We start the Wind Down Wednesdays. They're supposed to last an hour. Invariably, we go over because we're chatty. But yeah, it's brilliant. And just to hear that other people are going through the same things.
Yeah.
We're in a bad time at the moment. The more we can support each other, the better.
Absolutely. And I think the fact that we get to focus on one particular element of coaching, because obviously with the Feed Your Fairy membership, you get login details, don't you, for the membership site? Have you been on the membership site? I mean, are you using it? What do you think of it?
Yeah, the membership site's brilliant. And also the other people in the community can point you to things that they've used. So there's resources on there that if there is a specific issue, you can deep dive.
Yeah.
It's much better.
And the thing is as well is we add new resources, every single month. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever resources, and everything from makeup videos to yoga to meditation to sleep hygiene to journaling. I mean, there's a very diverse range of topics from the group, myself and the group coaches, which I think is it means that you're not just hearing my voice all the time.
Well, and the other thing is because the group are very good at signposting. So if you've got an issue and and somebody in the group realizes that actually that's probably to do with your sleep hygiene, rather than you then going and Googling, which is sometimes not a great idea.
It's quite dangerous, right?
we've got a trusted resource that we can go to and get more support on that. So
Oh,
yeah.
fab. I'm glad you're loving it. And I know that you've been very active in the book club as well. How's that going for you?
That's brilliant. Reading is one way that I really relax. What I love about the book club is the books are about self-development, which is sometimes something that I don't look at probably as much as I should do. So the book club kind of pushes me down that direction in the nicest possible way. But the other thing is, with that kind of book, you want to talk to people about it. You want to talk about what you found from this chapter, what you took from this chapter. And it is fascinating, the different bits that people pick up on. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving the book club.
Oh, I'm so glad you do. And obviously we choose a different book every month or every 2 months, depending on how big the book is, because we discovered that some books are really, you need to go into 2-month details on them. But it's lovely, isn't it? And you're right, because everybody has I mean, I think this is the thing about Fiji Fairy in general, is all these women have different viewpoints. Everybody has a different background, but there's a commonality to it as well, isn't there? It's like all women, we're all in the same storm, we're just not in the same boat, really.
Absolutely. And what is lovely is oh my God, it's not just me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Because you can think you're going a little bit bonkers, but then you realize that no, this is just what it means to be a woman in the current situation and the current times that we live in.
Absolutely. And things about the menopause that I had no idea that was the symptoms I was feeling. I genuinely just thought I was losing my memory. But no, it's
it's a thing. Yeah, I mean, we're so lucky to have such a good range of coaches as well in there, and giving us expertise that I don't have any expertise on menopause and aromatherapy oils and yoga, so those of you who know me know I don't bend very easily, but yeah, so Vickie, thank you so much. I mean, you are such a valued and treasured and loved member of the community, and I really appreciate you giving up your time today to come and talk to us about it. Lots of love, my darling, and it's Wednesday today that we're recording this, so I will see you on Wind Down Wednesday in a few hours.
Absolutely. Thanks, Kate.